Okay, well, today you join me at the start of another audax. This one is a bit unusual. It's unusual because it's organised by Andy Byrne, and it is absolutely blazing sunshine, as you can see, all around. Glorious sunny day. So this is Border Nights, and he's just going to give us the all clear for the start, the instructions, and anyway, I'll give you an update on the road.
If you're all ready, just give me one moment and I will set you away. It's basically that way. Alright? Give me 1 second. I will start here. When you're ready.
Cheers, Andy.
Have a good day.
Scotland proper now. Most of the ride's in Scotland, so that means rough roads and weird accents. Well, I hope you can see ahead there are some mountains or hills. So it's starting to make it feel a bit more Scottish. In many ways this is another Great North Road. This road runs parallel to the modern day motorway, but is essentially an extension of the A6 running up the west side of England and Scotland. I think the last time I did this one was when I did the jog in 2014, which was 9 years ago, and the road surface is not really any better than it was then. It's very rough. Starting to get a bit moory now. Lovely valley. I think it might be called the Eskdale, I don't know. Anyway, we're heading to Eskdale Muir, which is where the first control is. Lovely evening, making good progress. What do you think of those views? Very nice. Yeah, so as I said, coming to the first control, probably about, I don't know, I'm guessing 35-36% of the ride done now, which is a very satisfying feeling, unless I've miscalculated that. I think I'll just crack on. Such a nice evening. Get some miles in the psychological hope that that means less hours in the night, but obviously it won't. Sorry Amy, I forgot to do a dance on the top. Eskdale Muir, first control. Temple in the Scottish border region. Very interesting. Tell you what, I might need to have a little prayer or something later on, especially going over beef tubs. So, still in Eskelmere, sun is still shining. Had some rhubarb custard and crumble and a can of Coke, and I'm zinging, man, zinging. Look at that view. Absolutely stunning view. Lovely quiet road, just winding gently up the hill. Got moorland all around us. This is the business. So, onward and upward into the evening. Keep you posted. So before the sun sets over the valley side, I thought I'd just get some more views here. Just look at that beautiful valley. That house there, it's called Foul Bog. And then we've got this lovely road, very gently climbing up here. Could almost be in the Pyrenees, you know, it's that sort of gradient. And then over my shoulder, you can see what a gorgeous evening it is for climbing the Scottish hills. And so the next, I think it's Gala Shields, the next control, which is at something like 130 kilometers. I guess it'll probably be 11 o'clock at night when I get there. Might take a detour to show you somewhere special. Depends how I feel. But the views, they just keep coming. Those lucky sheeps, they've made it onto YouTube. Yay! Well, we've just passed the 100-kilometre mark, which is 25% of the audax route, and it's 10 to 8, set off at 3, so that's 5 hours, less than 5 hours. That's shockingly fast. It says here the average speed 23.1 kilometers per hour. Obviously that doesn't include stops. If you work on the 5 hours, obviously that's 20 kilometers an hour. I normally end up doing about 17, 16, so going well so far. Obviously slow down during the night section, but not bad so far. Beautiful evening, and the midges are coming out to say hello. Oh, look at this place. Talk about the dark satanic mills. C.R.C. 1838. And it's got lots of cobbles. So it's making a nice sort of art centre or something. This Andrew Elliott's factory and mill shop. So I wonder if they made tweed or something here. Anyway, clearly not working now. So I've just reached civilization, the first sort of place really since Lockerbie, really, I would say, of any size, which was a long way away. And I've just stopped. I'm going to put my lights on and cruise to Galashiels and see what food is available there. That's the next control. Behold Abbotsford, home of the great Scottish author Sir Walter Scott. I thought I'd take the high road and leave the A7 and obviously add some extra kilometres and some extra time, because this place is so special, and it's really well worth visiting if you ever get the chance. So Walter Scott, he built this house with the proceeds of his pen. He literally, as each book was published, and he became a hugely successful author, he would build, you know, another wing, he'd add another room, until eventually he had this beautiful, almost palatial house that you see over there. And his books are still read today. They're made into movies. There is a rich sort of heritage and culture that he captures in his historical books. There's a visitor centre behind me, which I don't remember being there last time I came here, a long time ago. It's just a magical place, and it's just the poor guy, he wrote himself pretty much to death to pay off the debts that he accumulated writing books and run the publishing business in order to pay off and pay for this wonderful legacy, which is here for generations to come. And one of the special rooms inside Abbotsford, if you ever do come, is actually the room where he wrote his books, his famous novels and articles, and his desk is there, and you can imagine him feverishly scribing away into the small wee hours to get his next blockbuster out and keep the debtors off his back. So I had to come here. I saw the ride was so close to this, and It's a wonderful place. Please visit it if you can, and if not, you know, it would be maybe good idea to read one of his novels, or he wrote many poems as well. And yeah, wonderful, special place. I'm in Galashiels. I've just popped into a cash point because I've got some soup. Riders! Okay, we're just coming into Peebles. 11:15 at night, 160k down. There really are people walking around with tartan. Fish and chip shop soon. Quite a nice place. Looks like that's the bridge to the river. A couple of people just behind me, not far away, just about to catch me in the next short distance. That's been quite a nice ride up the Tweed Valley. Yeah, lovely. Okay, outside the control, the Johnson Bridge, managed to get some kip and setting off with the last few into the misty morning. Okay, it's a bit misty. It's 6:15 in the morning, nearly at 250 kilometres, heading towards Abbotsford services, which is at 270. Bit misty, a bit cool, a little bit drippy. Not too bad. Obviously it could be worse, it could be raining, it could be anything really. This is like another Great North Road. This is the A74, runs parallel to the M74. So it's pretty rough surface, to be honest. I don't know if you can see that. It's very broken up, lots of gravel and so on, but making steady progress, and got time in hand. It's a bit of an uphill, looks like, to Abbotsford, so it may not be as quick as I thought to get to there, but there are motorway services there, so looking forward to maybe some pastries and nice coffee, just to get sort of fueled up. Okay, I'll update you when we get a bit further up. Bye. Okay, so here's the current situation. Just gone over 300 meters, and the mist has come down. It's feeling quite chilly, so I was quite optimistic. I stripped off some layers at the services, had some breakfast, and it was really nice, but then we've climbed up into the hills, So I'm going to put the layers back on and crack on. Just about 8 kilometers to go to get to 300 kilometers, and it is now 9:27, so it's going to be about, let's say, 10 o'clock for the sake of argument when we get to the 300k mark. I got until 6, so that's 8 hours to get back. And guess what? There's a danger that there might be sheep on the road. And a lovely river. A charming old bridge. This has been my setup for this ride, and the river obviously carries on down there. And as you can see, there are some hills over there, and we're going to go across onto the other side of this river now to avoid this main road, the A76. Hopefully we're not going to find ourselves clambering up those hills, but just thought I'd stop and admire this lovely river. Dumfries, not a control, it's just a nice place to stop. Checking out the view, got this river here, it's a mountain. Just been to Dumfries, had a bite to eat. I did want to show you Robert Burns's place, but I didn't have enough time, so I'm actually pushing as hard as I can now in the hope that I can get back before 6. Will I make it? Maybe, I don't know. Got a nice flat run into the finish, so flat it could even be in Oxfordshire. That's how flat it is.